We spent 48 hours in Warsaw. From historic squares to peaceful parks, we set out to explore some of the most iconic places you shouldn't miss during your visit. Here's how we spent 2 days in Poland's capital. First stop, the Palace of Culture and Science. It's one of those buildings you just can't miss. It's located in the center of the city, about a 30-minute walk from the Old Town Square. It was built back in the 1950s and now it's home to theaters, museums, and a viewing terrace.
Tu po lewej?
To po lewej, tak.
So now you can really see how big Warsaw is.
For 28 zloty each, we started our day off getting a 360 view of the city from above to give us a different perspective before we dive closer in. Next, we made our way towards the Old Town Square that dates back to the 13th century. During World War II, 85% of the town was destroyed. The entire square was rebuilt by using old paintings and photographs. Not too far from Chopin's bench is the Holy Cross Church. It's where Poland's most famous composer, Chopin's heart, is laid to rest. It's kept inside one of the church pillars, sealed there almost 2 centuries ago. His music became tied to Polish identity, which made him a national icon. A few minutes later, we reached the Old Town Square. It's lively, full of music, and there are many restaurants and cafes where you can just enjoy the atmosphere. And it's hard to believe that this was all rebuilt after the war. From there, we walked up onto the city's old defensive walls called the Barbican. It used to be part of Warsaw's fortress system, protecting the entrance to the city. We're walking along this brick wall. Now it's peaceful and you can take a walk on it with views of the old buildings surrounding it. It's one of those places that really shows how far Warsaw has come after the war. Museum. After we called it a night with Peter's aunt and uncle, we decided to head back into the city to grab some dinner for my birthday. And we are now going to find zapiekanki as an appetizer. And then we're gonna go get proper dinner, which is going to be some traditional Polish food. Take the pickle and lick it. Do it. Do it. For my birthday. That's my birthday wish. Peter ordered blood sausage.
I'm gonna write in the snap. Ida's favorite.
On the description in the menu it said, what did it say? Black pudding?
It did. I don't know what that means, black pudding. It's blood sausage.
Why are you so mad?
They're trying to hide it or something.
It's a traditional Polish dish. So this is actually our second time having some blood sausage. We had some yesterday. Peter's uncle prepared it.
I've never actually had it in this form.
All right.
Tastes like kishka, but I have to say, my family's recipe, where you like break it down and get it nice and crispy, I would say is the best way.
I don't like it. Your uncle's is a lot better. This one has like a weird aroma to it. I don't know. It's not my favorite. We just finished dinner and it was delicious, minus the blood sausage. But the pierogies were really good.
Why was this blood sausage not it?
So this blood sausage tasted like blood, and it had like a bit of like a sandy taste to it. Like a gritty texture.
So the home cooking was better.
Yeah, 100%. The next morning we met with Peter's aunt and uncle again. Our first stop was at Lazienki Park, also known as the Royal Baths Park. We are now walking through a park and we are gonna go check out a greenhouse. It's very nice. I like how you and your uncle are matching. Well, me and your aunt are matching in red.
Yeah, unplanned too.
So wild. Peacock. Yes. You're doing a signal to get the pigeons to follow. Stop doing that. Oh my god. What did we do? What did we... Stop it. Stop it. Your signal is like getting...
I'm signaling all of the birds. I have signaled, I have spoken.
You're the bird whisperer.
Exactly.
The pigeon whisperer.
I even got the peacock.
Oh!
Alright, let's get
Okay. Let's get out of here. So the pigeons are following us.
Sorry.
We don't have any food. We have 0.
Yo, there's so many of them, look.
See? All the squirrels are brown here.
Bolted.
Stop it. It's one of the most beautiful spots in Warsaw. Calm, elegant, and full of history.
Jest jeden z nielicznych takich teatrów dworskich.
The name Lazienki actually means baths because this place started as a 17th century bathhouse. Later, they turned it into his summer residence, filling it with art, sculptures, and architecture inspired by the European classics. Earlier, we were in kind of like a museum of statues, and then behind me is the water tower.
And there's still a bathhouse, which we're going to next, I believe.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. So to get into these buildings, you need to purchase tickets.
We didn't buy them, so
Yeah.
we don't know.
Peter's aunt has been, aunt and uncle has been spoiling us, treating us with everything, so I'm not sure what the prices are.
It's the original form, so you can get an idea of what the architecture looked like in the 18th century Poland.
The park stretches many kilometers and there are gardens, ponds, little bridges, and even those peacocks wandering around like they own the place. It's hard to believe that you can find this park right in the middle of the city. So we went inside that white pavilion and they have to poop in a bowl and then they pick it out and dump it somewhere. If you do decide to visit Lazienki Park, definitely give yourself a lot of time here because there is a lot to see and a lot to do. You can visit a lot of the different buildings to take a look at all of the old architecture, or you can take your time and just sit and enjoy the park. After all of that walking, we decided to grab a late lunch at Elektrownia Powisle. I think I'm saying that right. It's an old power plant that's been completely transformed into one of Warsaw's trendiest spots. It's part shopping space and part restaurant hub. The building still keeps that industrial charm, but inside it's full of life with locals and travelers. If you're not sure of what you want to eat in Warsaw, this is the place to go because there is everything from Polish street food to sushis and gyros. I just want to take a moment to talk about Dehancer. This has completely changed how I edit my videos and how I achieve that dreamy cinematic film look without needing an expensive camera. Dehancer works on all major editing apps like DaVinci, Final Cut, Photoshop, Lightroom, but I like to use it in Adobe Premiere Pro. You just add the Dehancer plugin to your video with one easy drop, then choose the type of camera you use. I shot this clip on my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and then go down at Film Profile. You can choose from over 60 different film stocks. Here in this example, I am using one of my favorites, the Kodak Vision 3 200T. If the big apps aren't for you, they have an app for the iPhone and iPad where you can see a preview of each film stock. Everything is fully customizable to achieve the look you are going for right at your fingertips. If you've been wanting to achieve that film look, Dehancer has provided a discount code IDAHS, which I will provide in the link and information down in the description. Hall in Warsaw. I don't know how to pronounce this, but
It's called Elektrownia.
it's quite pricey here, but they have a lot of different cuisines. So it's perfect if you can't decide on what to eat. You have a lot of options here. I decided to get a Philly cheesesteak that was 42 zloty, and Peter got pizza. What kind of pizza did you get?
I don't even remember the name. Something with a V, but it just has ham.
Vesuvio.
Yeah, Vesuvio. Jump right into this.
Damn, that looks crispy. That looks really good.
Cheese bowl.
Satisfied. So here is my Philly cheesesteak. Looks delicious. Let's give it a try. This bun is nice and crispy.
My jeszcze nie skończyliśmy, bo musieliśmy czekać trochę na jedzenie, ale my mamy dwie ekstra siedzenie tu przy stole, to może chodźcie tutaj. My jesteśmy przy barze. Okay. Tam gdzie jest cicho, tam gdzie jest cicho.
Really good. Next, we took a stroll across one of Warsaw's big bridges. It's a nice way to see the city from a different angle. You get a view of the river, the skyline, and a mix of old and new buildings around you. Halfway across the bridge, there is a place where you can sit, take a breather because it is quite a long walk. After that, we headed to the National Museum to see one of the most impressive paintings. It is the large oil painting by Jan Stanczyk's 19th century Polish political sentiment. Peter's uncle and aunt only brought us here to see that one painting, and then after that, we left. Next, we made it to the Royal Palace, and normally you can go inside, but unfortunately that day there was an event going on, so we couldn't go in. But we decided to head up onto the terrace where we had some coffee, tea, and a light snack. And this also gave us a front row seat to the activities. They were blowing up a full-on hot air balloon in the middle of the garden and giving people rides. Like, I don't know how the liability is with that. From our view on the terrace, we saw that there was a maze, and so we decided to go check it out. It's crazy.
That's so cool. It's really cool when you're actually in it.
Yeah. And honestly, I've never been in a maze like this. It's so beautiful. There's fountains in there and a lot of benches, so this is definitely a great place to go and just sit, hang out, have a chat. There's also flowers, little gardens, so it's really beautiful in there. The maze is filled with a lot of hidden corners, and we actually accidentally came upon a couple canoodling, so oops.
Whoops.
I'm lost. Oh no, never mind.
You can just take a seat in these living walls.
You want a climbing wall in the middle of the maze?
Yeah, and then in another section, like a swimming pool with like fountains and like something you can cliff jump off, because this is pretty high up. So there's like a pool.
After exploring the palace, we decided to head back to the old town square. And it's getting darker now, the sun is setting, and now the square is becoming a lot more lively. We are walking around the campus of the University of Warsaw. It's the weekend, so it's very quiet and very dead right now. There's like nobody here. It's like a ghost town. The architecture is beautiful here, and there's actually a lot of history as well. A lot of Peter's family members went to school here, and his aunt and uncle showed us where Chopin's dorm room is, which was actually pretty cool. After parting ways with Peter's aunt and uncle, we decided to check out a silent disco, and this runs from 9 p.m. until 3 a.m. There are 3 different DJs spinning at the same time, so it's kind of cool to see the crowd dancing to different beats. This was definitely the highlight of Warsaw for me. If you get the chance to do this, I highly recommend it, especially doing it in a different country because everybody was so nice and so friendly. We had so much fun.